Hello, my crafty friends. I hope you're having a fabulous day. My name is Robyn Pitts with Sir Chauncey Rocco Creative Designs. Welcome to day 3 of the 12 Days of Christmas Crafts series. Hopefully you've been inspired by the wonderful Christmas projects featured in this hop. As a reminder, you must like, comment, and be subscribed to all of the channels featured in this hop. We will be announcing the winner on December 21st, and we will do a random selection across any of the days from December 1st to December 12th. So you want to try to watch as many videos as you can and leave a comment. For my project today, I've created these fun and festive gift boxes. Now these are much larger than the boxes that I've showed earlier in the week. I used digital files from SVG Cuts. One is called the Big Boutique boxes and the other is gift boxes, several different box shapes and sizes that you can use, and I've just given you a small sample. The paper collection that I used is the North Pole Gazette by Recollections. I really like this paper collection because it's quite masculine, and you don't often see masculine gift boxes. So I thought these boxes would be perfect to store ties, socks, and even cologne. This first box here is called the rectangle box, and this measures 8 inches by 6 inches. The depth is 3 inches. On the top here, I have this big, beautiful bow that I showed you how to make in our first video. I simply sized it up from 3 inches to 5 inches, and as you can see, it looks beautiful on the top of this box. Let me take this top off. As you can see, this is very deep. Now, the one thing I did is line these boxes with 110-pound cardstock. That makes the boxes very sturdy. This box is from the Big Boutique collection. Now this is a small version. One of the things that I love about these digital SVG files is that you can size it up as large or as small as you want. This box is the larger size of the rectangle box that I just showed you. This measures 10 by 7.5 inches and it's 4 inches deep. I love this paper so much. It's got such beautiful detail in it. I'm not even going to put a bow on it. This is the side of the box. I've used this black and red gingham check. Let me show you the inside. As you can see, it is very deep and it is very, very sturdy. The last box that I created is this tall box. This measures 8 inches by 4.5 inches. I think this is so fun and festive. This file also comes with this bow on the top. I've decorated this in a very simple fashion. I've used black cardstock to line the top of the box. I took paper from the collection and added a nice border here and a line of this burlap, cream, and black polka dot ribbon, and then I added in a fun little sentiment that says Merry Christmas. I really love this snowflake paper on the craft cardstock. This is a box that I was thinking you could use as a sock box. Now that I've given you an overview of these boxes, I'm going to grab my craft materials and we're going to make these two boxes together. I'll be right back. Before we begin, I want to show you this menu. The first box that we're going to be creating is from the Big Boutique boxes. This is from SVG Cuts. When you download your file, you will receive this menu of options that has all of the different boxes that are inside, as well as the various sizes that you need to cut out. We're going to make this rectangle box, and here you can see all of the pieces that go with this file. This is the base of the box that we're creating. This measures 10 by 7 inches. As you can see, it's got a pretty ample space inside. Now, I've gone ahead and created the base because the top is created exactly the same way. To make the box more sturdy, I lined it with 110-pound cardstock all around and then on the base. And then on the bottom, I also added in another layer of 110-pound cardstock. I'm going to set this aside and then grab the materials for the lid. To make the lid, you will have 4 side panels. 2 will be long, and then 2 will be shorter. To save time, I've gone ahead and folded along the score lines and attached 3 of the pieces. We're going to attach this piece right here at the end, making sure that the score marks are aligned. And I'm just going to slide this in right to the score lines. Now we want to close up these ends, and this is what the top of the box is going to look like. So to do that, I'm simply going to fold this on top of itself, fold in this tab here. I think it's easier to glue it down flat. Okay. And so now we need to put on the top of our box. And I have this lid here. And for the lid, I also lined this with 110-pound cardstock. And this is going to be glued on just like so. One thing I do want to point out is you can tell that this is a right side because these corners don't overlap. If you turn the box over, you'll notice that these pieces overlap. That's because they're actually going to be folded down and glued inside to make the lid more sturdy. Okay, so let's flip this over. I'm going to put glue on all of the tabs. Okay, I'm going to grab my panel. I'm going to line up the edges here. You're going to rub your finger all around and make sure there are no edges that are jutting out. Go ahead with your bone folder. Give a nice firm press to the inside tabs. Now what we want to do is glue these tabs inside. So for this, you want to make sure that you get the glue more so on the edge of the tab here. This is a piece that will be sticking on the inside lid. And then you just want to press this in. And I'm going to do this on the rest of the 3 sides. Okay, so our lid is complete. Let's grab the base. And now we have a nice rectangular box. I'm going to grab the materials for my next box and I'll be right back. The next box that we're going to make is from the SVG Cuts Gifts Box collection. Again, I have downloaded this file to Cricut Design Space and I've cut it out on my Cricut Maker. The box that we're going to make is the tall gift box. In your file, you will have these 2 side panels, and I've already gone ahead and folded along the score lines. We have the lid, a bow, and we have liner pieces that will go on the bottom of the box and the inside lid. So let's start assembling the bottom of the box. We need to join these 2 pieces together. And I'm going to put glue right here on this tab. Okay, you want to line these pieces up just like so, right up to the score line. And then we need to glue these 2 edges together. And what I'm going to do is fold this on itself, just like we did for the last box. And put glue on this bottom tab here. Okay. And these should line up perfectly. Now I'm going to turn this box over. And we're going to put glue on all of these 4 tabs and put the base down. In your file, you'll have 2 squares. There's one that's larger than the other. We're going to take the larger one and put this on the bottom. And again, this is 110-pound cardstock. We'll just line this up. You want to turn the box around and with your hand or a bone folder, make sure that you attach those tabs on the bottom. Now we're going to attach the smallest square and put that on the inside. Okay, so now we're going to set the base aside and we're going to work on the lid. This is what the lid looks like. What we're going to do is fold this on the score lines, and we're actually going to put glue on this small tab here and glue it to its neighbor. And we're going to do that on all 4 sides. Glue that right up to the score line. Okay, we're going to glue down the next tab. Now what we want to do is glue each of these tabs inside to make the lid more sturdy, just like we did for the other box. Push that down. Now I want to take the larger liner and put it in the base just like so, just to give it additional stability at the top. Okay, now let's put our lid on top of our box. Now let's add the bow. You'll have these 3 pieces to make the bow. I've folded along the score lines. We're going to glue this tab to the center here, just like so. We'll do that to the other side. And then we're going to wrap this piece around it. Then we can attach the bow onto the tail. And then we can attach that right on top of our box. I'm going to add a few more embellishments to this box, and then I'll be back for the final review. These are the final boxes, and I absolutely love the way they turned out. For this smaller box here, I created a large bow, and then on this box, I've added in some black cardstock around the top. I added in this fun little sentiment. I really love the idea of customizing and creating your own gift packages, and you can reuse them. These are definitely much more sturdy than the boxes that you could receive in a department store. This concludes my review of my holiday gift boxes. Hopefully I've inspired you with some new and creative ideas. If you like this video, please take a moment to leave a message, subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to hit that little bell so that you will always be notified when I upload a new video. Please be sure to join me tomorrow for day 4 of the 12 Days of Christmas Craft series. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye for now, and happy crafting.